Now before we start, thank you guys for showing me so much love on these Nezha videos. Not gonna lie, that last video is cooking right now. Honestly, damn, that's crazy. I can understand you guys fuck with it heavily. So here's Nezha too. So let's get to cooking. And also follow me on TikTok and on Twitch. When I get to 100 followers over there, I'll be streaming way more, you feel me? So let's get to working. So the story begins with the echo of thunder rolling across the skies, clouds churn, lightning dances, and the heavens seem restless. The world remembers the events of before. Nezha, born of the demon orb, destined to bring calamity, and Ao Bing, son of the Dragon King, tied to the Spirit Pearl. Their battle with the fates ended in tragedy. Both boys perished under heavenly lightning and their mortal bodies shattered. Them boys was cooked for real, but their souls refused to dissolve and were caught and preserved by the 7-colored sacred lotus. Under the care of this fat ass Rod Wave looking at nigga, Taiyin Zhenran. I can't pronounce his names correctly, but y'all already know my history with Chinese names. Basically Rod Wave if he was Asian and wanted to learn Buddhism. Now the lotus glows faintly, pulsing with divine light, dying, grinding to put them niggas back together. But it's crazy because their body's literally made out of freaking knot for real, but goddamn. But I guess it might be a metaphor to say that you are born from jizz and the new bodies is literally made of jizz. Like, bruh, but that shit kind of weird though, I can't even lie. Like, bro, look at these people out here creating their bodies out of these random ass materials. And they out here also just being nasty about it. Like, bro, what the hell? What you mean? But anyways, Nezha's body is rebuilt through my mixtape. Fire, you already know. While Ao Bing's is shaped by the cool currents of water. Basically, your girl after she sees me after a fresh cut. Crazy. The process is rough. The lotus's strength begins to diminish. Taiyin says 2 souls, 2 forms. Too much for the lotus to bear. That shit can't handle all that. Still, he perseveres. The young ghosts deserve another chance. And before the work is done, Shine pulls up. With devious intentions, my man got them Black Air Forces on lock. He ready to go, ready to strap. Basically, nobody can know of his plan with the dragons. So he and the Dragon King made a deal with this baddie gal dragon to destroy Nezha's home to avenge Ao Bing. But he didn't know that they was building him back up. So he slashes the sky, opening a portal to the demon prison that the dragons are taking care of, letting chaos reign loose. And I don't lie, that shit was saucy as hell for real. Shine, I can't lie, I gotta give you some points on that one. Cause nigga fused the claw that he got from the shorty dragon and fused it with a sword. Threw that shit to the side, no look, feeling like curry in this bitch. Caught it back, summoning the beast. Hey, my bad, 10 out of 10 for real. Them demons were cooking, and I can't lie, them humans were getting washed. I heard getting cooked by overly going sushi. It's wild. Then Nezha's parents pull up, and they going crazy, bro. That dad pulls up, cooking the calamari, man, thinking he tied lung in that bitch. Out here kicking the spear straight out Kung Fu Panda. Like, damn, my dog, I know you was like that for real. And the mama in the back dancing through the field. She a fairy for real. She moving like that one shorty for soul leveling. Goddamn. I think she the OG dancer. So Chan sees the barrier and goes to it to destroy Taiyin, but sees that they rebuild Ao Bing, but couldn't let him do the same for Nezha. Also, the mom and dad can fly? Like what? Just like that for real. They just pulled up and started flying. Okay. So Shen arrives and finally them little golems started actually being useful. Cause in Nezha 1, bro, they was not useful. Their one job is to create a barrier and make that shit last. But every single time, Nezha was getting out of it. Bro, it's crazy. But then this nigga summoned these dragons. Damn. And he was cooked. I can't lie, bro. Y'all did your job for a little second, but you can't really do nothing against that. The clash is sudden and Ao Bing, weak yet determined, conjures a storm of ice to protect Taiyin from the dragons. But Ao Bing's body wasn't ready and couldn't handle all that energy, so his body flickers half transparent. Sensing his power, Ao Gon arrives, Ao Bing's father. I can't lie, I'm not gonna pronounce that some more. I'm gonna call him Dragon King from now on, and that's about it. Saucy as hell though. My man, you seen the drip? My bad, excuse me, dog. Man, pull out of the ground with the soul form and transform into a human? Bruh, if I was a shorty, Jesus Christ, bro, I'd be going crazy over here. I can't lie, but yo, that sounds kind of crazy. But he fine as hell, bro. I gotta say, I definitely prefer this form over the one in Nezha Reborn. Nigga looking majestic as hell, bro. Shit crazy. Out here looking like a Saint Seiya nigga or something. Damn. But he only in spirit form though. So Nezha awakens, but the lotus's energy is nearly drained. Without it, Ao Bing may fade forever. He had believed his son dead. Seeing Ao Bing alive and finding braced his composure. Ao Bing's soul left his body, but decided to share Nezha's body till they were able to give him a new one. This man got 2 souls in him. Not like them crazy shorties saying, oh, I got split personalities, trying to be all cute and shit. Nah, bitch, you just crazy and weird. But Ao Bing's father was furious, but they came up with an idea to bring Ao Bing back. The terms: for 7 days, Nezha and Ao Bing must share a single body. During this time, Nezha must complete trials to obtain a sacred elixir capable of replenishing the lotus. If successful, the elixir will restore Ao Bing's body, fully granting him life independent from Nezha. If not, Ao Bing will vanish, his soul dispersed into nothingness. So Nezha looks at it, tripping, but he agrees. So later on, we realize that Ao Bing needed to use Nezha's body to pass the test. If not, his demon nature would have been revealed with him using his key. But that nigga couldn't let go of control, bruh. So Tyan gives him some drugs, slumber pills to be exact, glowing pellets that allow one soul to sleep while the other commands the body, and the journey to Mount Kulon begins. I'm not gonna pronounce that some more too. I can't lie, these names be hard as hell to pronounce, bro. My mouth don't be built like that. Soaring through the storm clouds, Nezha and Ao Bing arrive at the sacred Yuxu Palace. Again, crazy names. Home of the Shan sect and immortal Wu Liang. You see that fat head baby nigga from Batman Wukong? Yeah, that's him. The palace towers into the heavens, its steps lined with ancient statues. Yet Nezha, ever mischievous, refuses to show any type of respect. This nigga like, bro, this shit ass, bro. I can't lie. That nigga wanted to go to the bathroom, right? He pulled up with a shorty. First of all, he stepped on her dress, destroying the whole dress. Crazy. And then he pulls up to a place thinking that that's the bathroom, right? And he pees in it. That shit's got jade jars. So you really think the bathrooms are made out of jade? Actually, maybe in the heavens, the bathroom probably expensive as hell. I can't lie, I probably made the same mistake. But we later come to find out that that was their water supply. Big baby man even said shit was good to continue making it like that. This nigga basically said Nezha's pee tasted good, bro. Kinda weird, bro. Damn, alright. Anyways, cut to Shane, a nigga training. Ain't playing these games for real, but gets stopped by this kid. We find out later on that is his brother. Shane didn't want him to see what he was doing because my man was out here creating chaos and having mischievous intentions. And plus, Nezha's dad was around, but to protect his vision of his older brother, he decided to tell a lie that he's out here helping them. Crazy. So with that, he gained Shane's trust and Shane's hospitality. So Nezha's first trial is set in the valley haunted by marmot demons or whatever these are, man. And Nezha out here taunting the wombats, and this nigga, I know them animators no ball. They replicated this meme right here. But not gonna lie, I feel the same if somebody smacked my food like that, bro. I'm trying to square up with you. Fuck you mean, bro? This my meal. Anyways, Nezha pulls up the perks and swallows one pill. Ao Bing awakens within the body. Cold wind rushes across the battlefield as he flexes his sauce in front of the ops, bro. For a moment, he was cooking, but the pill wears off too soon because Nezha took a whole bunch earlier to try it out, and now his body's already resistant to that shit. But after a little while, they was actually able to make shit work, and Ao Bing was able to cook up the wombats. But it was crazy, leaving behind a scene of destruction. Man's puked out the pills because they got in the sauce, and shit was nasty as hell. Anyways, it was rough for them. So the immortals got to meet, and Nezha met his brothers too, but was too shy to actually meet them, so he made Ao Bing meet them instead. And this man told him all about them. So now he was determined to become an immortal to actually save everybody and just do some nice shit and meet his brothers and a lot of nice things, whatever. So the second test starts and Nezha and Ao Bing must duel Shang Zhang Dao. Basically, Shang's Papa. We ain't know that till the end, but I'm telling you right now, that Shang's Papa. He lit as hell though. He cool for real. Nezha pulls up, takes his first, and summons Ao Bing. And the two clash. Shit going crazy. So Ao Bing jumps and kicks, but Zhen blocks, counters over him, and kicks him away. So this man, I didn't know he was a slave owner, but he pulls out a whip, and Ao Bing dodges. On second thought though, like father like son, the fight going crazy, but Ao Bing got the upper hand, kicked the fuck out of mans, and hit that Neji on his ass, slamming him down. Plus nigga talking shit saying he no match for him. So this nigga pulls out his skill set for real, runs a rod of charges at Ao Bing, but he blocking everything, and then he disappeared? Kick the fuck out of Ao Bing out of nowhere. Nigga turned into one of those skipping rocks out there. Fucked up though. How is this nigga even a trial? Nigga didn't even do nothing. But he gotta get fucked up by Ao Bing and Nezha to become an immortal. Kinda weird though, if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. So Ao Bing charges him, but gets cooked yet again. Out here moving like he got 2-pin connection, bro. My man's is glitching. So this nigga hit Ao Bing with a goddamn Dragon Ball Z combo out here juggling him in the air. But Ao Bing catches him and chokes him, falling in the river. But that nigga went beast mode, started cooking Ao Bing in the water. Basically, the nigga is lightning, so basically Raikage. And to deal with that, Ao Bing freezes the water. So this nigga summoned a cloud of water to use as electricity, because water conducts electricity. 2 + 2 = 4. And Ao Bing couldn't do anything about it. Nigga fucked them up real good like Broly did versus Vegeta and Goku. Crazy. But he stopped because he saw the heavenly sect. And so Ao Bing was finna freeze his arm, and this nigga cut his arm off to not get taken by the attack. Fucked up. Crazy thing is though, my nigga submitted. He was like, I bet it's the sect, I respect y'all, but he still tried to catch him. crazy, they didn't even do nothing. But then his son shows up, Shane's brother, and started attacking the sect. Nigga really went crazy, goddamn. But doing that fucked everything up. But damn, I hate the Shane sect, bruh. Like, these niggas ain't even doing nothing. Not gonna lie, y'all imprisoning them just for being alive? Fucked up. But now I understand Shane and the reason why he did what he did. Them immortals are some hoes for real. So the son tried to save his dad, but was gonna get killed in the mist. So the papa saved them, but took the damage instead. And then they dipped. But nigga ain't wanna let them go, bruh. Jesus. Turned into Gilgamesh in this bitch from fate and raining arrows on his ass. God damn, bruh. My man's a nuke by himself. And he got hit. So he tells his son to go, but he himself couldn't. It was too late for him. So Mans was gonna kill the kid, but stopped because Al Bing pulled up. Cut to Shane eating with Nezha's parents. He sees his brother's back. He's injured. Got Mans furious. And we cut to Nezha and the Golems pulled up, saying that something happened to their home. They go back. Crazy. Everybody's literally dead. Nah, but it's crazy. Everybody got burned. Even that little girl in the first movie that accepted Nezha for who he was for real. The only person that ever accepted him, apart from his parents, she even got burned alive, bruh. Damn, messed up. Shows that this show ain't for kids for real. Wild. And he came to the consensus that the people who did this are the dragons, and that enraged Nezha. He ain't care about hiding his demon nature no more. Albing tried to talk to him, but he ain't listened. So Mans went to the third trial, not even thinking, and it pit them against Lady Shinji. I don't even know who that is, but basically a mom bitch. And not gonna lie, she built 912 crazy, bruh. But it's crazy, she ain't even do nothing. And Nezha just pulled up, knocked at her door, and started scrapping. Like, bro, imagine that was you. You basically sleeping, cooking, doing your daily activities, and nigga pulls up to you and starts scrapping for no reason, bruh. Damn. Nigga thinking he Goku as soon as he hears somebody got a little bit of strength and is a little strong, he finna scrap. So she transforms and fights back, and Nezha's out here cooking. She talked about the mom being her body, but just in the first movie, Nezha cooked up a mom without even trying. So Nezha pulls out his power, scorching everything around them, cooking the lady. And Heavenly Man's over here saw the whole thing. I was suspicious, but Taiyin told a lie that he conducts both fire and ice, cause he thought that Nezha was an ice mage. But this nigga wearing red. His whole fit is red. Kinda dumb though, but hey, listen. So Nezha passed all the tests and was given the ascension spell, but Taiyin notices that it's taking a little longer than usually. So he is now quote unquote an immortal and drops to this nice ass spot. I can't lie, shit, beautiful as hell. And then he takes the elixir, Reparo, to repay his debt. For a brief moment, there is hope. They have the elixir, but the real enemy is just about to be shown. So they're getting ready to cook up the dragons. They pull out this cauldron and basically makes everything in it turn into a pill. These niggas drug addicts for real. So using the elixir, Nezha paid his debt back and left to settle shit with Al Bing's papa. So fast forward, these niggas turn into a Moses separating the sea, and the Dragon King pulls up to see what happened. Thinking they knew what happened and he found out about Al Bing, he asked where it was at, but they didn't give two shits about that situation. They were present because of the situation in the city, but Dragon King didn't know what they were talking about. So Dragon King fighting but getting handled by the two disciples. He cooking, but then Nezha arrives and starts cooking him up for revenge for his family, thinking that he the one that destroyed them. But damn, this nigga strong as hell for a baby, not even having his full strength yet. He going toe to toe with him? The crazy. He wasn't even able to push him back into the cauldron. Crazy nigga strong as hell. So the sect leader says he exactly what he need. But the bigger revelation comes when Li Jing and Lady Yin, Nezha's parents, arrive. They had been hiding away for protection, but now they bring shocking news. They revealed that it wasn't the dragons who destroyed Shang Pass, Nezha City. It was Master Big Baby Forehead ad nigga. Come to find out, them three dragon lords made a deal with Big Baby Lord Man for their freedom. Basically, Big Forehead Baby attacked and the dragons fought against them, but in exchange for their freedom, they made a deal with him. So Shang protected the parents with the help of the water demon. This nigga was actually useful for real and helpful, goddamn. But the scenery is going crazy. He took on all of them by himself. Big nigga star, real G. They used the demons to push out the seal and they succeeded. Basically, the whole deal is to fuck up everything and give up their freedom and be basically under the reign of this man, and they get to be free. Crazy. They betrayed everybody. But I mean, it wasn't their choice to be protecting the damn thing. It was Dragon King's choice, but they decided not to follow. So hey, he orchestrated the chaos, framed the dragons, and manipulated everyone into conflict. Killed everybody. His goal was power and control, not balance. So they tell everybody that. But the disciples ain't give two shits about the situation. They was brainwashed by him, loyal to the max. So Al Bing attacks but gets blocked by the supporters. Forgot to mention, but this nigga got a whole machine gun for an arm. You seen the speed he has from shooting that damn bow and arrow? Like damn, bruh. My man thinking he bashing from Overwatch or some shit. Nezha's temper explodes. Furious, he lunges at them, demanding justice. So they pull out the other dragon lords and they pull up in human form, and god Damn, y'all already know how I feel about them Nezha baddies, but Miss Queen of the Western Sea can get it all day, any day. Jesus, she might cut my wee off with them claws for a while. I don't care, I'll die happy. So they fighting in the metal dragon thinking he mixes Sonic and that one bitch from Superman 2025. Fights are going crazy, but Nezha's body can't take more, so the queen pulls up and starts cooking, handling them both at the same time. My bad, bruh, Jesus. She also got hacks for real, out here using her damn claws as portal guns while fighting, hitting crazy combos. Like, damn, bruh, that's some high IQ players for real, for real. If y'all ever play teleporting supports, y'all gotta take notes from this movie and this shorty right here. Nigga threw his axe and Albing was finna block it, but she teleported it behind them. Like, what the fuck? Play the game, girl. Jesus Christ, it was hard. So they pull out a move from the first movie, confusing them. But it ain't worked for too long. Cut the big baby nigga, and he finishes the spell. Shit activated his devil cauldron. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Shit's nightmare fuel. Crazy. Anywho, it was cooked. And Outbing and Nezha tried to attack them, but it's exactly what Big Baby Mans wants. Smiling coldly, he unleashes the heart-piercing curse, a devastating spell that locks down their bodies that he placed during the ascension ceremony, which is why it took so long. And Tai notices, but he couldn't do nothing about it. In one sweeping move, he subdues Nezha, Outbing, Tai Yin, Ling Jiang, Lady Yin, and anyone else who dares to resist. Not gonna lie, I don't even know how I managed to pronounce all these names, but damn. Then with a flicker of his sleeve, cast them into the cauldron. Inside the cauldron, the heat is unbearable. The curse stares at their souls, and the fire burns their bodies. Baby Man's plan is to refine them into pills to erase their existence completely, and they see no way out. In a heartbreaking moment, Nezha's mama couldn't handle it no more, and she sacrificed herself because Baby over here tried to make a deal with Nezha, giving them that crazy ass perks. That shit looked dangerous as hell, bro. You seen the way it looked? The fuck? You wanted Nezha to eat that, bro? Damn. And in that moment, letting the cauldron consume her, turning her into Molly. Crazy how at the start, Nezha's mom wanted to hug him, but this man thought this shit was cringe. And now at the end, while she's perishing, he can't even hug her goodbye. It's crazy. Nezha and Albing are left on the brink of destruction and the fire tearing them from the inside out. But Nezha stays true to his spirit, refuses to die quietly, especially after seeing his mama go. Like, bruh, crazy. He embraces the cauldron's fire, letting it burn him completely. Through the pain, he forges himself anew, reshaping his very existence. It's a rebirth, both literally and symbolically. And I gotta say, nigga, cold, bro, tattoos hard as hell, drip going crazy, hair looking like it's straight out of Gone from Hunter x Hunter. My man's is going stupid, and he in control, and plus he got the drip too. He pulls the thing on his wrist, bro, damn. When the cauldron lid finally bursts open, we see Nezha emerge from the flames stronger than ever, his will unbroken. With the help of Albing, they push through. So the demons and the dragons unite, led by Algan, Nezha, and Albing, but struggle to open the cauldron because the disciples are banding together, keeping them in. And not gonna lie, I do not understand how these niggas are not running or flying into each other while they out here creating the whole tree that they did, like, bro. But they succeed in breaking the cauldron, and we are met with this insane ass wallpaper. Not gonna lie, scenery in this movie goes absolutely insane, bro. There's so many different shots that were so wild, but Jesus Christ, it looks so good. Let's just look at it for a little second. Amazing. But after that, baby nigga got a whiff of that shit Banner had and turned into a Hulk. And now nigga using his Hashirama skills and they go to war. The battlefield shakes as the dragons, demons, and disciples fight. And we see Dragon King charge the disciples, showing their true nature, trying to block his attacks. These niggas were demons all along. Nezha and Albing rushes Baby Man and the fight is explosive. Nezha and Albing try to survive but get caught by this nigga Hashirama skills. And in the end, got a Hashira and a damn dragon mixed together. And yeah, that shit fire, I cannot lie, pun intended. They start cooking, Nezha calming the fuck out of him, turning into a whole JoJo character, I cannot lie, bro. Left, right, left, right, left, right, my man's is cooking. Like, damn, if they come out with a Nezha game, I'm playing the fuck out of that shit, for real. So Baby Man tries to manipulate them with a bribe, saying that, yo, I'll turn you into an immortal, I can give you everything you want. But they've grown beyond these tricks. At the climax, Nezha channels all of his fire into one devastating strike, while Albing releases a torrent of ice. The two elements collide, not against each other, but together, slamming into Baby Man with unstoppable force. Not gonna lie, correct me if I'm wrong, but that shit looked like the damn Monkey King staff for real. I don't even know where it came out of. I think that was the thing that was blocking the demons, but that looked like a staff. And if I remember correctly, they aren't supposed to be related from Nezha Reborn, but in that movie, he did say that he lost the staff. So, hey, anywho, the demons won their freedom, and the immortal is blasted back, humiliated, broken, and stripped away from power. In shame and fury, he flees, swearing revenge, but his era of control is over. With Baby Man defeated, Peace begins to return, but the cost is heavy. Nezha's mom is gone, leaving Nezha grieving yet stronger. And this nigga looking like Gon, bruh, in the adult form as a teenager and with fire powers. And Gon recognizes the destruction caused by the dragons, so he leads the dragon clan back into the deep sea, choosing exile over further conflict. Bing, however, makes a different choice. After sharing everything with Nezha, he refuses to leave. He stays in Shang Pass, fighting by Nezha's side. Not gonna lie, they both the same too. I can't lie, they got some crazy hacks together, so I bet your ass you should have done that. No longer as enemies, but as partners. The two boys, once destined to destroy each other, now stand together as protectors. Nezha declares that fate will not control him, not curse, not prophecies, not schemes or immortals. He will carve his own path alongside those he trusts. And in the shadows of a hidden prison, Master Baby Mans is still alive, broken as hell, bro, destroyed as hell. He tries to force Shangdo into servitude, planting a seed for a new conflict. He used his daddy as a tool too. Crazy, he was right next to him. Actually fucking wild. Meanwhile, Nezha's brothers pull up to Baby Man's thing, but he wasn't there. It's kind of weird, showing us that something's about to happen in the near future. The story closes with Nezha currently winning the battle, but his story has only actually just begun. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like, drop a comment down below what y'all want me to review next. And honestly, the Nezha trilogy going stupid. It might not be a trilogy actually, because Nezha Reborn is not really the same thing, but it's still a part of it. But I fucks with these animation movies and animated movies. They are, bro. I can't even lie. And if y'all like it, drop a like and show me that y'all liked it. So remember, follow the TikTok and follow Twitch. I'll be on there soon enough, and I'm just trying to see if y'all really want me to pull up that content, you feel me? And if I see y'all like it, I'm gonna do some more, you know what I mean? So subscribe on the road to 10K, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ross out.
Money make the world go round. I'm trying to get it all right now. Everybody worry about the crown being. Look, call me on the man right now. Talking to a peon, kind of time we on. Don't move like the kind of take eons. Got a little buzz, it's time to go beyond. Can't look back.